So we get anybody in here. Oh, it's been kind of a long day. Let's see if we get anybody in here. Last check, I had 7 subscribers. Give it a minute. Three minutes. Nobody's in. All right. Maybe somebody will come in a minute. So let's talk a little bit about the different things that riders and drivers do. Call them incidences. So, one, let's say rider calls for an X, whether it be a classic Lyft ride or an Uber X, and they turn around and you show up with an XL vehicle, and they're like, "Oh, cool, we got a van, we got something that's going to fit 6 people. We can put 2 more people in." Well, there's been a few questions around wondering, what do you do in those situations? And it's like, okay, you can cancel the ride. You can take up to 4 people out of the group, or you can take the 6 people and then report back to Uber and Lyft. If you if you if you cancel the ride, you're not going to get the trip. You're not going to turn around and can't keep my thoughts together. It's been a long day. Did pretty good this morning until I found a screw in my tire. Then I had to go get it fixed because where the screw was placed, they couldn't fix it. I had to get a new tire. So basically, I'm going to be working tonight. It's starting at 0 again. So anyway, for the day. All right, so I digress. So if you take the partial group, you're going to get the ride. But most of the time, they're going to rate you low because you wouldn't take all of them. If you cancel the ride, you're not going to get the trip. You're not going to get the money. But usually when there's groups like that, it's a busy night. There's going to be a ride a minute or two down the road. If you just don't say anything, have a good time on the ride, and then after you get done with the ride, you report that it was actually an XL ride. I haven't had to do it on Lyft, but I've been told that Lyft doesn't always provide you with the extra money for an XL ride. They don't upgrade the ride to an XL. Uber will. I mean, they took care of that in 5-10 minutes. It was pretty cool. So I got the ride, I saved my rating, and I got the money that I needed. Just be careful, because they're gonna look at you if you do it a lot, and they're probably going to say that you're doing it and you're being fraudulent about it. Don't be fraudulent. Keep your integrity, guys. So, another incident. Let's see. Overload your vehicle. This one I get mad about. Go back to an earlier video of mine. You'll see how I got knuckle dents in the side door of my van. This is a hot issue for me because drivers out there will put more people in their vehicle than you have seatbelts for, which brings us to another incident. If you do this, there's a lot of things that you're doing. There's a lot of things that you're doing that's messing over the next driver that shows up, because you're not going to come back and pick those people up. The next driver is going to show up. Those in the X ride, 5, 6, 7 people are going to be mad because you're not going to let them lap up. In an XL, it could be 7, 8, or 9 people. I've had somebody try to put 9 in my vehicle before. Well, same thing, you know. Don't overload your vehicle. One, you're doing damage to your vehicle. Your vehicle is only rated for so many passengers. You put more weight in it, you're damaging your vehicle. 2, it's against the law. Anybody that gets in your vehicle, every person has to have a seatbelt. If somebody's in there and doesn't have a seatbelt, you can get a ticket. The rider can get a ticket. And by the way, if you don't know, I'm going to have to remember to do this. I'm going to making a video now, but I'm going to put some description in and some links in the description with the stuff needed to go quick reference. The Louisiana law, Uber's safety guidelines, the TOS that riders and drivers, agree to when you sign up to use the service or drive for the service. But anyway, I'll have to remember to do that. Don't let me forget to do that. Comment on the video to remind me. So anyway, you're opening yourself up to a lot of liability by overstuffing your vehicle, letting people lap up. If I'm going to find a video, I'm going to put something together so I can turn around and show y'all what happens to body when people don't buckle up in your vehicle, even back passengers. So the whole thing about this gig is to minimize your liability down to zero, as close to possible to zero as you can. So anyway, but then there's drivers out there that are like, oh, why you always gotta say something about, let them do that. If they want to overload their vehicle, let them do it. Let them do it. No, because the next driver that shows up has to deal with those people. They already, we already got enough going on when we're walking up or we're driving up. The people are walking up to us. First thing, this is the anatomy of a stop for me. Okay, so I pull in. I always make sure that I'm facing where they have to cross in front of me to get to the side door. If it's more people, then they're facing me where they have to walk towards me. Okay? That way I can count heads. Nobody's coming up behind me. Nobody should be coming up behind me. So I can count heads, and I can also look at hands. I can see how somebody's walking. I can see what they got in their hands. And I know what I'm dealing with before they even get to my car or my van. So I turn around, and once I say, okay, it's an X ride, there's 4 people, I've had friends come up and with bottles of beer, open container, come up to the vehicle to say bye to somebody. I think they're part of the group. First thing I say, no open containers, please. Oh, we're not going. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. My mistake. All good. So, but if anybody walks up, I know that they got a container in their hand. If somebody's walking up, I count more than 6 on an XL or 4 on an X. I know how to deal with that. So I always make sure that I'm looking at somebody as they're walking to my vehicle. Once they get in, I say, hi, how you doing? Having a great night? That's awesome. Hey, when you get a chance, can you please put on your seatbelt? And for the most part, and I'm going to say 99.5 to 99.9% of the time, I get a thank you for thinking of our safety. That's really nice of you. Really appreciate it, And then you get some, like the video that's been going really well on the channel here lately. It's kind of dying off. I think everybody's watched it already. Anyway, this little snippy. Sorry, guys. I lost the stream. All right, so anyway, get guys that are a little snippy, a little, oh God, just any little sense that it's not going to be a comfortable ride, I'm more than happy to cancel it. Go ahead and cancel it. That's fine. You want to take the ride? That's fine too. But I know you're gonna give me a 3-star below because you don't ride with people that make you follow the law. So anyway, or the TOS or the safety guidelines that Uber and Lyft has put out. Everybody should have read those. I know. Nobody reads TOS. Never, ever. Nobody reads safety guidelines. They all think they know it all. So, anyway, but if you're a driver, you should be reading that. So anyway, I'm more than happy to cancel the ride, and I'll cancel in a heartbeat. It doesn't matter to me because on a busy night, I know there's a ride a minute down the road. On a not so busy night, I know there's a ride 5 minutes, 10 minutes down the road. That's fine with me too. So, but yeah, it's just I take the mitigation of my liability down to as close to zero as I can put it, because this is my business and I'm serious about it. I'm not out here just on the weekends. I'm not out here having fun. It's a lot of fun to drive when you get the right crowd and stuff like that. But it's just it's how I put my it's how I make a living, and this is how I do things. So when you when you turn around and take more than 6 people or more than 4 people in your X car or your XL vehicle, then you're just causing a problem for the next driver that shows up. When you put when you take unaccompanied minors, another incident, and you drop them off wherever they're getting dropped off, the next time they use the service, you just created a problem for the next driver. Everybody's out there talking about, hey, we need to take care of each other. We need to do this. We need to help each other out, stuff like that. But y'all keep screwing each other. You know, y'all keep screwing each other on the next ride. You're worried about only that one particular ride instead of the big picture of this is something that we could all work together to improve, and the ride quality will improve for both riders and drivers. Sorry, guys. Somebody. Oh. Sorry about that. So anyway, instead of not only helping each other make money, but help each other improve the ride quality, that would be a huge boost to all us drivers that are out there all the time. Weekenders, I know they don't care. It's not their full gig. They don't have a they don't have a they don't have an investment in it. Something to make some quick cash on the weekend. Need to pay a bill, want to buy something extra, want to take a vacation. They come out on the weekends. That's fine. That's what they want to do. But they should still play by the rules. So anyway, look, I'm already at almost 20 minutes of me rambling on and stuff. I've been thinking about putting an actual video together, editing it right and stuff like that to cover a lot of these topics. If you have any topics and stuff that you want to see, I'll do the research on stuff like that. Put it down in the description. Like, comment, and share on this. That'd be great. And I'd appreciate it. I really appreciate how much y'all been liking and commenting on the other video. It's been really exciting to get to 71 subscribers. Thanks, all of you. I appreciate it. I'd like to hit 100, maybe. So anyway, y'all have a good one. And yeah, just let me know about your incidences in the comments. Let me know what you do about it. Let me know, because I really want to put a video series together and outlining what could go wrong with not following the TOS the safety guidelines and your local laws. So Baton Rouge, Louisiana, our laws. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. I'm fixing to pick up my three babies and take them home, and then I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Peace.